Hi, my name's Davina and welcome back to the Medapply YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing the different stages of applying for medicine or dentistry specifically in the UK. So, first things first comes the idea of thinking about roughly what the universities you'd like to apply to. Some pointers for university searching include looking at the teaching style of the university, the length of course, and something I'd recommend is looking into when the exam diets typically are. A lot of people do not want to be stuck over Christmas studying and revising for exams, so it's a really great idea to look into this as well. Make sure you also look at location, how easy it is to get there, and whether the student life, the town, and societies are suitable for you as a person. The next thing to do is start looking to do some work experience. Check out our video on getting work experience to find out specific ways to do this, especially during COVID-19 times. Then, from around May, June onwards, one of the entrance exams for medicine, called the UCAT, University Clinical Aptitude Test, starts allowing candidates for medicine or dentistry to be tested. This is usually taken the year before the application cycle. So this would be the year before your last year of school. Guidelines for this test will be published soon online, and most people do the exam over the summer, along with their work experience. Then from August onwards, you will start writing your personal statement for application. We also have another video talking about how to write a perfect personal statement for medicine or dentistry, so be sure to check that out in one of these pop-ups that will come up in the video, or to click on the link that we've included for you in the description below. But in short, the personal statement is a 4,000 character piece of text that universities will read first when deciding to shortlist you as an applicant. So it's extremely important to make sure that this personal statement is punchy and really sells why you would be a great applicant. Then in mid-October, you will submit all your forms and your personal statement through UCAS. So if you're not already familiar with this, UCAS is University and Colleges Admission Service, and this is an online service which sends all your details to the universities you've applied for. So typically on UCAS, you'll be given 5 choices. So for medicine or dentistry, the first choice is usually Oxford or Cambridge, and the other 3 choices are to any other university of your choice. The 5th option does not allow you to apply for medicine or dentistry specifically. However, you can use this choice to apply to biomedical sciences, another science, or another course with a medicine pathway. It's just how the system works. Another thing to note is people who are applying for medicine or dentistry typically have an application deadline that is way earlier than most other applicants, just because of the interview stages and the shortlisting process. So the deadline for this year is the 15th of October, but it's super important to be on top of that just so you don't miss the deadline as well. Then in November, if you apply to select for universities such as Oxford or Cambridge or some universities in London, you will need to sit for the BMAT, which is the Biomedical Admissions Test. The testing cycle for this opens in November. So if you've done well enough in your entrance exams, the UCAT or the BMAT, you'll be invited to medical or dental school interviews anytime between November and March. If all goes well, you will hopefully receive an offer from the university that you've sat an interview for, typically between 2 to 4 weeks of your interview. Now, if you get all the grades that the universities asked you for, your offer will become unconditional and your journey to medical or dental school will have finally come to fruition. Now, although this sounds like a lot, it's really important to be aware of the different stages that entail this long process, just so that you have a rough idea of how to manage it and so that you don't get stressed when things build up. If you have any questions about the application process or you'd like to know more information, some tips, tricks, and advice, please reach out to us in the comment section below. Click on our links in the description or contact us via our website.